Alright, bro. Cause I'm here sitting scrolling reels instead of working. These type of videos, the videos that I'm crushing for work to do, are becoming the favorite type of videos. Sorry about that one. Now today we're gonna talk about. First, I wanna show you like how these are my video ideas, bro. Every time I make a video, there's no script, there's no nothing. Like, and today we're gonna talk about what money is energy. Like, bro. Everybody says money is energy. Everybody fucking says it. Money is energy, bro. Follow the energy, bro. Follow the reverse currency, bro. Now, I'm gonna tell you what this actually fucking means, bro. What money is energy actually fucking means, cause I realized it yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I actually felt what money is energy means, and it's 100% true. Money is energy, bro. Like when we have reality transurfing the book, and when we have some constants. First, we're gonna lay down some other constants. When you got this book, bro, when you got this book, uh, with this in mind, with the concepts from this book in mind, and the fact that everything is energy, like, bro, the universe is energy, everything is energy. Me, you, my laptop, the camera, the car I'm going to ski today with, everything is energy, bro. Everything is fucking energy. Like the love between me and the girl is energy. The Your kids are energy, man. Everything you do is energy, and everything is consists of energy, which means everything is one and one is everything. You know, everything is one and one is everything. Till now, it's very woo wah. It's cool. It sounds cool, bro. Like it's for the late nights when you're a bit high and you're like hyped because you're doing something cool or whatever. Sounds good. But we're not in Thailand. We're in rainy Balkans right now, in my grandma's house. So how do we fucking what do we fucking do with this? And how do we actually make money? Because it sounds cool. Money is energy. But how do we actually make money, bro, from this? Like, how do we make money from the fact that money is energy? And yesterday I was speaking with a friend of mine, and he's a guy, I do high ticket sales. He's like investing. He's like this mini hedge fund manager. Like literally, bro, he's very good at investing with stocks, like not day trading, but long term investing, like months, years, etc. And he just manages other people's money, and that's what he does. He just invests and manages other people's money and gets a percentage out of it, out of the returns, basically. And I was speaking with him, and he had this idea for an app, bro. Like and the app was something very very interesting, bro. Like the idea was just good enough for it to be a success. You know how it doesn't. Basically for something to be a success, bro, the idea doesn't need to be genius. It's not about having a genius idea, it's about the execution always. But for a good execution, you need a solid idea. You need a good foundation to build everything on, to build the marketing, the FOMO, the urgency, the all the marketing and advertising shit. To build that one, you need a solid foundation, because otherwise the marketing is gonna crumble. And his idea is just good enough to be a solid foundation. So we begin speaking, all right, bro, like we do, and right now he's in the developing stages. Like, for example, he did the backend and whatever. He worked with a developer, and right now, he needs to do the whole interface, and then he's basically ready for a prototype and etc. And we are speaking with him, bro. Like we're speaking with him, and all of a sudden your mind starts thinking, like your mind starts moving, your brain starts clicking, and it's like, all right, you do this and you do this, but then what about the legal stuff? What about all the regulation stuff? All right, also, so the way we do it is you go to this island and you get a license from this island, and basically this way we overcome this and this. all right, and then okay, so we do that. What about payment processing? All right. And what about fees? All right, yeah, let's see. And what about these online payments like regulations? All right, bam. Then how about marketing? Okay, we can do this, we can do that. All right. When it comes to advertising, we can get these streamers. All right, this is one way to do it. Basically, bam, bam, social media. All right, this, that. You understand where I'm going, bro? All of a sudden, your mind starts clicking. This is energy, and all of a sudden, you see this vision. Like you from something, like you design something, you make something, you create it, it gathers momentum, this gathers energy, and in the end this will produce money, bro. Because money is the final product, bro. Money is only the final product, and everybody thinks about money. It's like you waking up and thinking about children before you found a wife, before you even found a girlfriend, before you even talk to a girl. Like, how does that happen, bro? You know, for you to get a child, first you need to impregnate a girl, and for you to impregnate a girl, it takes some trials and tribulations. You know, it takes some tries, and for you to even find a girl to impregnate, it takes going on multiple dates, whatever, girlfriend this, girlfriend that, blah blah. All right, we're gonna have children, all right. But yeah, but then I need to have a stable job. But then we need to live somewhere. But then all this money for diapers and blah blah. All right, now I need to take care of you because I'm the man of the house. All of this, and before that, bro, you need to find a girlfriend. And before you finding a girlfriend and a girl you actually want to have children with, like, you need to, I don't know, go out with multiple girls. And before you go out with multiple girls, you need to, like, you know, go on multiple dates before you start dating, etc. Wait a second. Yeah. You know, and before that you need to talk to multiple girls and get their Instagrams and blah blah blah. You know, there's all this work, bro. There's all this work before the fucking money comes. Before the fucking money comes, there's all this work you need to do. Money or babies, let's say. Babies. There's all this work before the money or the babies comes. There's bam 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 bam, like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, bam bam. And every single one of these you need to overcome some things to do it, etc etc etc. And when you think about money, and this is, bro, this is what I mean by money is energy, because I actually notice it, like, when you don't have money, bro, when you're broke and don't have money, and basically you rely on money to live, like you're still in basically, bro, survival mode. When you're getting your salary and you have enough money to survive, basically, bro, what you think is you're still thinking about what to eat, how to live, like how basically how to pay bills, where to live, you know. You're thinking about this, bro. You're thinking about you're in survival mode. When you're in survival mode, you can never get rich, bro. You can never get rich, because unless, you know, you get lucky or whatever, or you slowly go out of survival mode. All these people who go rich, bro, they slowly go out of survival mode, and they go into, I don't know, what do we call it, abundance mode, abundance ideas mode. Basically, bro, you need to stop seeing money as the end goal, and you need to start seeing money as basically vehicle, bro. And you need to see money only as a representation, money vehicle too, and a representation to do stuff, bro, and a representation of stuff, you know. The ring you give to your wife when you're getting married, it's a representation of your marriage. It's a representation of your, like, love between you, and the fact that you're gonna spend your lives together, and that you're getting married, and you're getting connected in this sacred alliance, etc etc etc. The ring is only a representation of that. It's not about the ring at all. And that's what people who are in survival mode, they don't understand that, bro. They're like, they think of money of, like, they think of money as food. I don't know. They think of money as things. They think of money as the ring. They think that, exactly, bro. Literally, they think of money as the ring, but money is not the ring. I don't know how to explain this. Maybe, maybe I need to do a bit more processing before I try to explain this, but the goal was never money, because money, like, bro, it's only a vehicle, it's a tool. Money is the representation, ring, representation of marriage. It's not marriage itself, just a representation, bro. So this is the first thing. You need to get out of survival mode. You need to get out of mode, all right, I need this money because so I can buy these things. It's not about that at all. It's not about that. And you can't have great ideas, basically, bro, and you can't think this way if you don't have food to eat. So the first step is, bro, get out of survival mode. This is number uno. Get out of survival mode. And I'm saying this is the first step. Most people live their whole lives here. My grandpa, my grandma, my parents, they live their whole lives, bro, and they continue to live it in survival mode. They never got out of it. And you see that it's like that with 80% of the people. They never got out of survival mode. And you can think you're intelligent, bro. You can think you have all these great ideas, whatever, until you get out of survival mode. Like, you just can't do it. You're constrained by it, bro. You're constrained. You're in a bowl. Bro. You can't do shit, However great ideas you have, bro, you're in fucking survival mode. Nikola Tesla, genius, bro. Fucking so many great ideas. Like, it's incredible. His mind was incredible. The things he came up with was incredible. Read the biography of Nikola Tesla, bro. His life was miserable. He was always lacking basic, like, human necessities, bro. He was always poor, and that's why his greatest ideas never came to reality. Okay, maybe it's not like, maybe it's not because of this, maybe it's because of the elites and they don't want these ideas to get mainstream, bro, because these ideas are too good, and they're like limiting their power of the world, etc. But, like, if we isolate it for a moment, if we isolate the fact that Nikola Tesla was the fucking genius, etc., like, how much more of a success, like, in basically, bro, in mainstreaming his inventions could he have if he got out of survival mode first? Yeah, he was a genius, but then his competitor, Thomas Edison, bro, he got out of survival mode. He went the industrialist route. He started manufacturing, whatever, became the boss of the factory. He made the light bulbs, etc. Like, if only he was so genius, Thomas Edison, but he wasn't. And maybe that's why he got out of survival mode and Thomas Edison didn't, and Nikola Tesla didn't. Because, like, we intelligent people, bro, especially if you're intelligent, there is this trap where you think, like, when you realize money doesn't do shit and money is not the most important thing on earth, but yet you are dependent on it because you're still in survival mode, and there is this basically paradox, bro. You're intelligent, money is not the real deal. There's far more important things than money, and yet your whole life you're dependent on it. For me, it doesn't make sense. If you know money is not the real deal, why don't just get it so you can be independent of it, you know? Then there's another thing that most people who try to, you know, break free of money, they, you know, they lose themselves in the process, you know. They sacrifice and they give so much in the process of pursuing money that they lose themselves, and literally they lose themselves in the process. Money conquers them. Money wins. In your pursuit of money, money wins, bro. So yeah, don't pursue it. But what I mean by get out of survival mode is basically that, bro. Basically that. Break free of survival mode, because then your ideas can flow. Then your ideas, bro, your ideas are free to flow. You know, bro, your ideas are fucking free to flow. You're no longer communism. Your ideas are free to flow, bro. These are your ideas. You know? And I'm talking to my friend yesterday, and I realized, like, we can create money. For example, this app idea he has, and you know, every teenager has ideas for apps, whatever. But using it as example, this app idea he has, bro. Like, if we gather enough momentum with it, it's enough to, you know, steer the steer whatever, become mainstream, etc. That will create a lot of money. But the money will come because we first created the energy. And it's not even about energy creation, because energy can nor be created or destroyed. You know, this is another constant, like reality transfer thing here. Energy cannot be either created or destroyed. It can only be like repurposed, bro. Repurposed. Yeah. All right. Let me have this in mind. Like, the money with my friend's app idea would come, but it would only come because we first repurposed the energy. We created something. We created a movement. We gathered momentum in something, in the energy field, bro. And then money comes. That's why people say, like, when, like, where attention goes, money flows. That's why there's all these sayings, bro. Where attention goes, money flows. That's why there's all these fucking sayings. You know? Where attention goes, money flows. Because attention is energy. Money is energy. First, you need to create the wave, bro. First, you need to create the fucking wave. This is the wave, bro. Wait a second. Ало?
Ало, здравейте, обаждам се от Атлетик Фитнес Черни връх. Удобно ли е за минутка?
Здравейте, да.
Тренирали сте преди време при нас. Обаждам се да ви поканим на безплатна тренировка. Бихте ли дошли, имате ли интерес?
Не.
Окей, разбрах. Хубав ден желая.
Чао, чао. Alright, this guy has closed. Now we need to figure out if he's on monthly or how is he fucking... Wait, this is maybe confidential. I don't need to share this on the video. But yeah, bro. Where attention goes, money flows. This is the wave. You first need to create the wave, and then money follows. You know, first is energy, bro. First you get momentum, and then zack, 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 zack. Money follows, bro. After that, money fucking follows. This is the way life works. That's why when you're sitting at home all day, it's gonna rarely get some energy, bro. You need to steer the energy field, basically, bro. Like, you need to steer the energy field, and it's not about chasing energy, but it's about attracting energy, bro. It's about attracting energy. And I can give you very specific real life, like, examples from this. Like, You decide you're gonna make money online. Alright, so what do? You're gonna basically steer more energy, bro. If instead of going on your own, for example, like I said, I'm gonna pursue high ticket sales. Instead of going on your own, bro, and like sitting in your little bubble here at home at my desk and like messaging people on Instagram, bam, 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 I'm looking for an offer, bam, bam, bam. Instead, if you give money to somebody, if you give energy, and then you receive energy in the form of community, bro, in the form of mentorship, now all of a sudden you've basically repurposed the money you invested. You repurposed its energy, and now all of a sudden, bro, you're hopping on these daily group calls. All of a sudden, like, you have all these people who do the same thing around you, and you talk about it. When you talk about it, it's energy, bro. When you hop on these group calls, it's energy. When you're basically have your guy mentor helping you and messaging you, and you have him here on WhatsApp, it's energy, bro. You know, when you do something, it's energy. Everything is energy. So it's about just being conscious of it. No need to overthink it, bro. Just be conscious of the fact that money follows. Like, money is only it's not even the end result. It's only it's because of the action and because of the energy beforehand. Like I said, bro, first it is talk to girl. Then it is, bro, date. Like, go on a date with girl, you know. Then it's fucking dating the girl. Then it's girlfriend. Then it's girlfriend, bro. Then it's fucking I don't know what it is. Something. Then it's then it's ovulation season, bro. Ovulation. Then it's making love, bro. Making love. Then it's impregnating the girl. You know. Let's just call it sex. Then it's impregnating the girl, bro. Then it's girl getting pregnant. Then it's 9 months. And only then you have the baby. If you have the baby. Maybe there's some complications, bro. Maybe there's some complications, who knows. But you know, there's all of this, bro. All of fucking this before you actually get to the baby. Same is with money. First is all the work, and then money comes. Only after all the work, bro. First is all the work. First is all the actions. Like, first it's work, action, trial and error, challenges, patience, like priorities, like all of, like, work, connections, time, like all of these things, bro, play in a row so you can get the money. But you only think about the money. You only think about the money. If you go this one by one and you take the fucking steps, bro, money is gonna come, because the money follows. But instead, you're fucking here, you're in survival mode, and you're thinking, how do I make money? How do I make money? How do I make money? You're trying to make some Superman jump, bro. Like, are you Superman? Have you meditated 60 years in a cave so you can unlock your third eye and become a fucking immortal? Have you done that? No. So how are you Superman? Trying to make this jump. Doesn't make sense, does it? Step 1, get out of survival mode. Step 2, network, because it's the easiest way to create energy, bro. It's the fucking easiest way to create energy. Like, I'm meeting people, I'm talking to people, and just how there's nothing There's nothing strange or magical about business, bro. Business is people. Money is people. Life is people. Just like you meet your friends and you play video games together and you're talking about how you're gonna go on this hike together and you're talking about how you're gonna go to this party together. Just the same way, bro, you meet with friends and you talk about business ideas. You're talking how you're gonna launch this app, how you're gonna launch this product and whatever. And one guy has the money, the other guy has the social media presence, whatever. Like, it's the same way. Like you are talking with your friends about the party, yeah, bro, alright, and I'm gonna go there because I'm the pretty one and you're the smart one, and then he's the one with the money. Like, there's nothing strange about business, and there's nothing magical about it, bro. There's nothing like, it's not like you need a fucking degree. It's supply and demand. It's marketing, and it's networking. How do you think business is done? Like, business is networking, because you're making business with friends. You know how, you know basically, bro, how promotions come and how business alliances come and how partnerships come. Yo, bro, I have this idea, let's do this. He's like, all right, bro, so you're gonna do it and I know marketing, so I'm gonna do it, let's fucking go. All right, 15 years later, $1 billion. Come on, bro. Like, I think you got the point. Yeah, I think you got the point. This is what money is energy means. This is what it fucking means for anybody that's wondering, because I wonder too. I wondered a lot too, but this is what it means. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2 on this. Maybe I need to write myself a script and try to explain it better. Doesn't fucking matter. You got the point. Energy, energy, energy. By me doing these videos, I'm repurposing some of my fucking energy, bro. At least I'm repurposing some of my energy, and it's going to videos and it's going to the public space. And who knows? Maybe something happens. Maybe something doesn't. It's about just do stuff, and by doing stuff, you steer the energy field. You know, steer the fucking energy field. Make a dent. Let's go.